Well, everybody, this is take 2. I'm gonna be streaming a lot longer today. So, hi everybody, it's your boy. Now, if you had popped in earlier today, you would have seen the struggle, and the struggle was indeed real. My game Fungus Among Us has accumulated a dozen or so new bugs. So, if you're just now joining us, I'm going to be tackling bugs, and I just wanted to stream the process. We'll probably be streaming 1 to 2 hours. It's currently 2:50 in the PMs, and yeah, should be fun. I hope it's fun. It's kind of fun for me. Maybe not so much for you all, unless you're into that sort of thing. Bunch of sadists. The puppy stole the show this morning. And right now I'm streaming simply because I had to end early last time around. And what happened before, there we go, was the game was crashing every time the player began the egg shroom hunt. So a couple things we're gonna do today. I'm gonna patch up the tree. I actually started on this side of it. You can see it's a lot less blocky. It's more kind of segmented rather than blocks. So here's what I mean by blocks. So I want to tweak my tree to where this is more like the style I want to go for. And with the egg shroom, I'm probably going to hide it in a new spot. We'll see. Iratos! What's happening, dude? So Iratos, if you were here earlier, I had to end the stream prematurely after starting an egg hunt. And then during the egg hunt, everyone reported a dozen new bugs that occurred because I started adding new things. See the picture? What picture art thou talking of? But yeah, the secret's out, and if you're here in my stream, you're gonna see where the egg shroom is. I'm probably gonna hide it in a new spot in the future. But yeah, long story short, I hit an egg shroom on my map, and then the whole process of getting to it was incredibly buggy. And that's because something somewhere along the line was breaking. These things you can never plan ahead for. But like someone found it, and then everyone else kind of like found it shortly after. So what I'm going to do is try my best to pinpoint the problem and, well, solve it. That's the idea. So we're going to kind of walk through it, play through it. But the rest of this stream is going to be a lot of like bug, like troubleshooting, as well as fixing a lot of, I think, terraforming problems, because a lot of people were getting stuck in like holes. This, for example, you see that white? That's a rarity VFX. Oh, I need to cover that. What else? So those of you that do pop in, you'll probably know what needs to be fixed. This room, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get stuck here. Apparently someone got stuck in this. Like this building in general, like it's not meant to be traveled through, although it looks like it. I'll probably just take it out altogether. But we're chilling today. Hope everybody's having a nice one. 2:55 p.m. I'm just gonna focus on my work. So let's try and recreate the bug. We've deposited the coin. So people were saying when you deposit the coin, sometimes teleporting kills you. So I'm going to try teleporting a few times here. We'll do 5 times total. So that was twice. Thrice. Thrice. Alright, well 5 times and it didn't bug out on me. That what was causing it, for me personally, when it would break, is after I go into this room. And people are saying they got stuck on these barrels, which in fact you do get stuck in the barrels. So that's a confirmed bug. Maybe put something inside. Ooh, that would be fun, Neortos. I like where your head's at. Because they can't reach it. I think a lot of people intuitively try to look through walls in the sandbox simply because you can. But at the same time, you know, it feels like you're getting away with something. But we're gonna have a slow start to today's stream. Man. I am trying to fix some things right now. What the heck? Okay, nice. Back in business. Test. Okay, looks like we're back in business here. Okay, so those barrels, what we can do is at least move them up a bit. So I'll start with that. And that way the player can at least fit underneath. The only thing we don't want to move are those balls inside of them. Cloud base. This one's a little bit more difficult. Yeah, because there's multiple. So I can't move it consistently. There we go. Nice. Okay, so at least we won't get stuck there now. Let me check the Discord, see what else was reported. So people were saying the coin is what crashed their game. However, I just played through it again and it didn't crash mine. I'll keep testing that. Mine? But the coin itself, there's like nothing. I'm just gonna move this gold out of the way. The gold doesn't have any behaviors. Lose too much time? Yeah, I agree. But at the same time, I don't know. Those of us that have used the game maker, Irritos, yourself included, although you're more Vox edit oriented, wouldn't you say? But using these tools, like, we begin to acknowledge the amount of effort that goes into these things. Like, now when I play games, like, I can understand how much time and effort went into making mechanics work. Sparky, we're back! Welcome back, Sparky. Cold Cuts! We're back.
Really, on a scale of 1 to 10, you are an 11.
Cold Cuts. Is it a dance break already? Welcome in. I think the tipsy emote's like my new favorite too. I'm actually gonna set it up real quick while I'm thinking about it to where as soon as someone puts tipsy emote in the chat, it's gonna make it dance. See if I can do that. And only VIPs. Yeah, let's try it. It works! So if a VIP puts that emote in chat, it's a 10-second like cooldown, but you can make tipsy dance on screen. Nice. Irritos, you make games in Unity. Nice. Have you published any games, Irritos? I also played with Unity for quite some time, but I was like setting things up. I never came close, not even 10% close to making a game. I did play with RenPy a lot. If you guys are familiar with RenPy, it's a visual novel game maker. And again, I didn't publish anything, but like I got used to the software and I was, you know, on that path in terms of game making. And then Sandbox rolls around and I'm like, yo, this makes sense to me. So like this logic, like it clicks for my brain. Other people, you know, who make games or use different coding softwares, it's, you know, it makes sense to them. You learn the language, so to speak. So this language, like I was able to pick it up and just roll with it. Let's see. Any other bugs I should look at right now? Yep, Halfd0rk, I found one. So I have my Discord open on the side, so I can see the bugs that people have thrown out there. But yeah, today we're gonna, you know, just stream low-key and work on tweaking bugs. I know a lot of you found some in this egg shroom hunt, and so that was a lot of bad feels for me, watching people just get stuck time and time again. So I want to make sure, you know, I can at least patch up things and like put it back out there to where everyone involved, you know, doesn't get those bad experiences of getting stuck. So I want to put some invisible blocks here so the player can't get stuck here. So Halfd0rk got stuck behind this wall. I think what I have to do is just block it all together. But thanks for joining me today. I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. Some VFX. Yeah, Iritos. Unity's great for that. I'm glad to hear it. It's this right here. And I also need to try and get stuck back here. See if I can recreate the problem. I'll remove the collisions on that. Just that box. Let's jump into it. But Iritos, that's fantastic. And I think that experience will translate very well into the Sandbox. I would say everything that I've kind of like worked on in the last 10 years has all kind of like led to where I am today. And the theme I've kind of been playing with. Mine? The theme I've been playing with is like my life. I feel like it's serendipitous right now. And I had a conversation with my dad about it, but serendipity meaning like everything that's happening to me or just like coming to fruition. Like things are, you know, finally connecting the dots, you know, like I feel like I'm in the right place, right time in my life. What happened? The wall's not breaking. I didn't edit any of those things. Well, I'll try bringing another one.
Another one.
Another one. Feeling the same way? That is awesome, Iritos. I think a lot of us here in the Sandbox space, you know, it's like we found this new, unique opportunity. Huh. Well, my mushrooms. So it might actually be the mushroom that's causing people to break. Yeah! I might have found it. So this might be a good sign, everybody. I did tweak a lot of things with this mushroom. Game Maker acting up on a weekend. I don't know, Cold Cuts. I should have tested this a little bit more before I pushed it out. The new version of Fungus Among Us. So I have a sign here. I actually wanted the sign to be a reset button. So I'm going to put an indicator on it that says TNT. Crap. Crap. Hey, VJ Stream, welcome back. I'm back, you're back, we're all back. It's like what I was waiting on since I was a little kid. This kind of world. See, that's such a great feeling, Iritos. You know, you feel like you found where you belong, you know? And I think a lot of us feel that way. And who knows, maybe this is not where some of us belong, but, you know, at least we're trying to fit in. Found home, exactly, Cold Cuts. So if Nervix pops in, make sure you guys use this channel point emote. But yeah, earlier today, Nervix popped in and was like, oh, my emote's ready, I can't wait! And then did the command, and nothing happened. I felt bad. I feel bad a lot. When does the feel good happen? When does that happen? What do I have to do to get the feel good? Poor Nervix. Right, Sparky? Thanks, V. So TNT, mushroom, reset. So when you talk to this sign, I'm going to send the message TNT die. So by interacting with this sign, it's going to reset our mushroom. Our mushroom actually broke. And if you guys saw, I tried to teleport several times and my character just froze. I might have to restart Game Maker. We'll see. It's fun to find these types of bugs because they're so game-breaking that I have to solve them. So we gotta figure out where things went wrong. but it appeared that the TNT mushroom was causing some sort of error. And so I was playing a little bit with this. It could be this void. So for now, I need to kind of like work my way backwards. And I hate to say it, but I might remove... Okay, I can actually do this. I can remove this wall. For now, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to restart the game maker. Oh, Sparky, I love it. So Sparky, just for you, I'm going to set up that tipsy command line where you put the hearts. So now when you use that specific command line, it'll dance. Wait, why is Tipsy dancing when you spark joy? Does spark joy still work? Yes, it does. Okay, we've saved. We're restarting Game Maker. And two things. I'm gonna restart the game, and if things are still breaking, I'll restart Game Maker. We'll see what happens. Thanks everyone for watching, for hanging out. Today's going to be a lazy stream, I think. Yeah, Sparky, someone did. And so, what people also found, Sparky, were game-breaking bugs. So that's why we're here, that's why we're live. I need to fix these game-breaking bugs, and then push a new update out. And so I know for a fact, a lot of folks can't really attend my morning streams, so I do want to try to have a long Sunday stream. But as you all might have noticed, a puppy interrupted my flow this morning. And it wasn't fair that my parents left me with the puppy, but these things happen. You just gotta roll with the punches. Before I continue, there's this one number pad that continues to glow. Wheat received 1. So I gotta figure out why it's doing that. So it was always sending out this message. So I think I could turn it off. Also, I don't know why I have all these. I guess I do know why, but there's I just have tons of sound effects here. Okay, so I'm gonna try .received 3 is turning it off, but I'll come back to that. But yeah, let's test what we broke. Where you die on teleports? V, I think so too, but it's worth noting that it wasn't breaking, you know, in my previous version. Like, people weren't reporting it breaking not even half as much as they did today. So I think something has been causing this game-breaking teleport bug. At least in the new update. So we're going to approach our coin here. So our coin, people are suggesting, was breaking the game. So I picked up the coin. This is where people were saying, oh, as soon as I picked up the coin, you know, my game wouldn't let me teleport anymore. So now that I have this coin, I'm going to bring it over to the teleporter, and I'm going to try to teleport. Teleporting works. I'm going to talk to the coin again, talk to the teleporter again. It's working fine. Now I'm going to continue with the egg shroom kind of like series of events, and it should be noted that I'm going to share where the egg shroom is with all of you here in my stream. But I'm also going to make a new little mini game for future updates, off stream. So when I go offline, you won't know where the egg shroom hides. But for now, you're about to see. So this is part of the egg shroom kind of hunt. You bring a coin to this little hidden character, and he says you hear a faint click. So after I've talked to this character and they told me of this faint click, I'm now going to test the teleporter a few times. So far it's working. Gyarados, you watch me and Dizzy because you work. Well, that's fantastic. Oh, you can't watch. Well, that's not fantastic. But I'm glad you're here now with us. So thanks, Gyarados. And when you get stuck dying, yeah, V, honestly, to experience bugs like those though, like I want to do everything I can to prevent it. So this is me doing everything I can. So that teleporter works. Now we're going to continue with the egg shroom hunt. This, I believe, might be the cause. This door, specifically. So the door opens when you hear that faint click in the distance. And when you walk into this room, there's a lot of number pads. So interacting with anything in this room has the potential to break things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up Tiny Touche and bring him to the teleporter. And then I'm going to test the teleporter a few times. We have found, I believe, the cause. Something in that room, it might not even be Tiny Touche, is causing us to essentially perma-die when we talk to the teleporter. So I believe it's something in that room. So, first thing we need to do is build this wall back, because I don't think the wall was the problem. And the next thing we're going to do is bring Tiny Touche out of the room. We're going to remove the door. So Tiny Touche, you're coming with me. Tiny Touche is going to sit all the way down here. He's going to chill with the collector as we continue to test things. So if I were to enter the game right now, it would still break. So before I exit and re-enter, I'm going to look at everything in this room. Because there's a chance that something in here has a trigger message. That is causing things to break. So this is a detector. It's waiting to detect a ball. No problems. This is a ball detector. All it's doing is detecting a ball. This is a health component. This is a health component. This is a ball detector. This is a health component. This is an asset spawner. And this is a health component, indicator, and a speaker. And then right here, we have another detector. So I've removed the door. I'm going to remove this detector. Only that detector. Bull time! What's up, dude? Bull time, I noticed today that I think I've called you bullet time. So I'm gonna get better about that. But welcome. And welcome back, thank you. I'm trying to pinpoint the bugs, especially the game-breaking ones. Hey, yo, Sage, what's up? What's good? So, long story short, before you guys popped in, I broke the game. I've been recreating the bugs that people have submitted. And so now I'm trying to fix those. That is my agenda for today's stream. We're probably going to go for a couple hours today. I want to get into the habit of streaming more on a weekend day, and Sunday might be that day. Sunday nights, I actually play D&D with friends IRL. But that's not until 7, so that's 4 hours from now. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the Halfd0rk stream. So, we're going to try and recreate that bug once again. Another thing I'm probably going to do on stream today is work on this tree. I honestly hate the way it looks. I've hated it since day one, but I was more focused on fixing bugs rather than, you know, fixing a tree. So we'll probably be terraforming a lot today. But the first thing I want to do is publish bug fixes for the current version, because people are dying and it's my fault. So let's hop in. Yo, Ryan, welcome in. Congrats to SSK Wolf. For sure, dude. I'll pass along the grats. SSK Wolf, if you guys didn't know, had found all 30 fun guys, even though it was breaking. Because the game was, honestly, there's 31 fun guys, I should mention. There's 31 total fun guys. And so he found, you know, all of them. So, good job, SSK. Iratos, so long I don't play D&D. You don't play, or haven't played, or want to play Iratos? Zumzy, welcome in, Zumzy. Thank you for your bug reports. I'm tackling a lot of those right now on stream, and I'm going to publish a working draft as soon as I find and fix those game-breaking bugs. So right now, I'm walking through the process of finding the shroom. So this is a big part of it. You bring the coin to that creature. I'm going to remove this house. I need to make that mental note. And so when you remove the house, you're able to find Tiny Touche. I brought Tiny Touche down here specifically so I could test. So it has something to do with either the coin or Gat or Tiny Touche. I also think it could have something to do with this TNT mushroom. So a couple things. I'm going to just delete all of these. I also need to delete those so we can move on with our lives. So it could have been Gat. Hard to say. I don't think there's much going on here. Inner monologue, which is an asker behavior. And this is a speaker component. And then Gat is a basic platform. So I'm gonna remove on receive message. Don't destroy, only destroy. Message required. Fungi coin. Man, finding bugs is fun. Isn't it? So again, we're gonna walk through it. We do have to restart the client again. Play with a group of friends, but the group disbanded later on. Was fun when it lasted. That's nice, Irtos. You know, Irtos, I can't make any promises. I cannot make promises, but I want to make hopes. I want to get your hopes up. I hope that I can invite more people from the Sam fam to just try D&D. You know, just have a fun quest, you know, once. I can't promise a campaign. And I can't promise, you know, this will be anytime soon. But I want there to be an opportunity in the future where you and anyone else in the Sand fam can play. Yes, Ryan, that's what I'm going to try next. So I just removed the wall so I can just access the coin. There's a couple of suspects for this bug. The Prince of Sand. That's like a Prince of Persia knockoff. Okay. So we're playing through it again. What we want to do is find how the bug is like occurring. So the teleport's working here. I have a feeling it is that TNT mushroom, because we've been able to recreate it every time we use the TNT mushroom. So there's the coin. And so with the coin, we have access to Tiny Touche. Tiny Touche says, hey, where are we going? So before I go anywhere with Tiny Touche, I should try to use the teleporter. Okay, it's killing me again. So what we did was we picked up a coin, and we picked up Tiny Touche. There's also the chance that I have to literally restart Game Maker. So I'm going to save it and then completely restart Game Maker and see if I can recreate the bug. We're all royal. True. Sparky, are we all related to King of Crypto? Are we king's kids? I don't want to call King Daddy. I don't want to call King Daddy. Family members. True. Oh yeah, the Count Dooku. Do we have any other, like, titled people? I was thinking about lore for Halfd0rk. I feel like I'm kind of like a Merlin type character. Like a wizard, you know? Like, what would your role be in a medieval society, Sparky? Yeah, this is generally how I troubleshoot offline. You guys are getting, you see the behind the scenes, behind the streams. Yes, my lord Sanzus. Mine? Mine? Okay, so we're recreating the bug again. We were able to recreate it just by picking up the coin and unlocking Touche, Tiny Touche. So we picked up the coin. And then we unlocked. So now I'm going to test a teleporter. Technically, I can pick up Touche. I'm not going to pick up Touche yet. He's right there. Little tiny Touche. I need to put another teleporter somewhere close. We talked to the teleporter. We're able to teleport. No problems. Okay. Was I hitting an invisible wall earlier? Okay. Yeah, right here. What is this? What am I getting caught on? There's something right here. I need a mental note fix that. But okay, teleporter works. Teleporter works. Let's pick up Tiny Touche just once and then try the teleporter again. Tiny Touche, you are the problem. Maybe not. Someone's the problem. But now I'm going to delete Tiny Touche. You are removed from existence. Why would he have a problem, though? Like, looking at him, I don't know why he would be a problem. And so that's what's frustrating. So you'll be the isekai. V, that's like a cop-out. It's basically like, oh yeah, you know what? I'll just be me in a different world. I'll just be the same person. Sparky, you want to be the maid? Ooh, but you'll know all the tea, the good info. Be the queen. The queen. Multiverse crossovers. What if we're all isekai'd? I mean, that'd be fun. I kind of... Oh my gosh. Hear me out, everyone. Spitballing a game idea here. We have a Sandbox game where you're isekai'd. Your character, like the story revolves around you being the isekai. You are the protagonist sent into a past. So if I start the game, I think it's gonna kill me. Yeah. Crap. Touche, help! Touche is just like, I didn't see nothing. I gotta fix that big brown dookie right there. Voxel0rk, what's up, dude? That song brought on nostalgia. My synth wavies? So I don't remember how this happened, but it did. Purple glow. We gotta remake this wall. Can't believe, I don't know. I never saw this until it was too late. Easy to fix though. I'm holding down control. You can see what buttons I'm pushing right here. But holding down control to replace. Bada bing, bada boom. You gotta save and come back in. The Vox0rk, welcome in. Ooh, V, you'd like a game like that? We should talk, V. Maybe we can make a game together. I need all the extra input I can get. All the influence. I might open the doors to people interested in, teaming up, collabing. A lot of you have shown interest. I'm a bit of a control freak by nature, so I'm hesitant. But those of you out there, thanks for watching me struggle. I actually do appreciate all of your support as I continue to break things and then fix them, and break the things I fix break. And then fix those that break after I fix them. What is dead may never die. Alright, so we're gonna walk through it again. This time Tiny Touche was removed. So I'm gonna do everything, including break this wall again. Because all I'm trying to do is recreate that bug. Nice V. But yeah, I'd be down to collab with some friends. And you guys are my friends. You can't escape my friendship now. Oh yeah, another thing I need to fix is that falling guy. That falling fun guy. Is when you turn him in, there's a bit of a delay. Specifically with him though. So I gotta fix that. Because it is intentional. So we bring the mushroom. Wall opens. We have the coin. Let's take the coin. Before we turn it in, teleport. Teleporting works. Now with the coin, we're going to take it to Gat. So Gat is the cat. Hidden away in the shadows. Come on. The staircase kind of sucks, doesn't it? Okay, so we bring this to Gat. Oh wait, Gat was down here. Bring this to Gat. Gat's like, you hear a faint click. So after turning in the coin, we're going to test the teleporter again. Yo, snips. We don't want none of that. So teleporter works after we talk to Gat. After talking to Gat, it would have unlocked this door right here, where we would have found Tiny Touche. So I'm going to walk in and click everything. Things I shouldn't click. So now, I'm going to walk outside and try the teleporter again. Teleporter works. Tiny Touche was removed from the game. So I think Tiny Touche was what broke things. But I could be wrong. For now, the egg shroom is completely open. And I think Tiny Touche is what was breaking the game before. This fun guy is still screaming. So when you turn in this fun guy, which he's not turning in, and I died. So I don't know how that happened. I mean, talking with number 7 here might have broken it. Because we tested everything. And we even approached this Easter egg shroom. Does the Easter egg shroom have anything on it? Interact. No messages sent out, just interacting. There's no hidden components. I removed everything here. Number 7. Now I have to test a bit. Bull time, I think that's a good assumption. And we just tested it, and there wasn't a problem. So we did test it, and there wasn't a problem, but that doesn't mean nothing happened. It might have been a delayed reaction. So what I'm going to do is completely remove Gat from my game. Because we've essentially removed everything else. Sometimes these void components might break things. Yo, Moisen, what's happening? I'm fixing all the bugs that were reported today, Moisen, so thank you for reporting yours as well. Because the game crashed for you several times, and you didn't see Touche until then. That's very good, Bull Time. To reveal that, I would say. But right now, this character was freezing as well. Nice, Monkey. So yeah, V. When the game crashes once. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter into the game again. When it crashes one time, all teleporting stops working until you exit the game maker. So if I enter in again, it's going to crash again. Until I literally exit this map. So there it is. SSK! Wolf, congratulations on the Wizzy the Green win. Congrats on your win, my friend. Yeah, Moisten, I don't know if it's me. I think it's me. And by me, I mean I added something. Something that I have added to my game has broken things. Because it was working fine before. But what's good, Saged? Saged, I can finally put your bag back on. I can have it in this draft. That way people have to wear your bags. You made another one. Those are good beans. Is it a bag full of beans? Yo, woke zombie. It's round 2. What's up, zombie? So, what we've been trying to do, for those of you just now entering in, is we're trying to fix the game-breaking bugs that have been occurring. The teleporting works. My teleporting has worked for months. But then, adding this egg shroom, something did not connect or communicate properly. So we're trying to pinpoint what that might have been. A lot of you are suggesting it was the coin. And I think so too. So the next thing that we're going to remove from the game will be this entire section. Like, I'll literally start from scratch. But some of you also suggested it was GAT. So that was our last thing we removed, was GAT. So now we're going to continue testing the game. And this time we're going to remove, things as we find them. But with number 7, I think what we'll do as we continue is number 7, I wanted to tweak a bit. And that's this purple fungi right here. So my asset spawner, I'm going to remove number 7 from this version and make a new version that's only number 7. This might not make sense until I don't know, show you. So don't worry about it for now. But I want fungi.7 to respawn after a short delay. I have some questions. I do have some questions.
Good question.
But for now, we're going to test it, and we'll look at it in real time. Yo, that's a good suggestion, Sparky. A beanbag. Which, by the way, your avatar can have a little beanbag. So that when you use the sit command... Mine has a cauldron right now. But you can have your character sit on a little beanbag. Okay. So, before we continue, let us go open that hole in the wall where the coin is. And to do that, you need a TNT mushroom. So we grab the TNT. We walk it all the way over to that hole in the wall. It's going to explode. Shatters the wall. Coin is revealed. So we have the coin in our possession. I'm going to place it right here. And I'm going to try the teleporter a couple times. So from my troubleshooting right now, the coin is not the cause. And this has been several times I've tested it in different versions. The coin doesn't seem to be what's breaking it. But I'm going to take the coin back to where Gat was. So Gat was that little cat face that was like in the wall. And we hit him in the back here. I gotta patch that so you can't see that glow. So the coin would be removed when you walked over here. But because we removed the void, because we removed Gat, nothing happens. And that was what caused us to crash last time. And so it looks to be fine right now. Looks to be. Lurking. Thanks, V. Wait. Why did it say you guys were lurking? Oh, okay. You did do the lurk. Cool, cool, cool. Hold the coin and teleport. I'll try that. I'll try that. Holding anything. Well, you can't quite hold and teleport because it's using the interaction. And so, the last time we tested, this fungi, when he spawned, caused the game to crash. So I've just now picked up this fungi. Now when I talk to this mushroom, there is a chance the game will crash. Game's fine. So it's not this fungi. Now I'm going to deposit the fungi. Fungi has been deposited. And right now I'm kind of editing his asset spawner. So this is the fake one right now. But he's been deposited. Eventually this guy will be removed. Actually, he might not be in the void range right now. Okay, so that fungi doesn't seem to be the problem. Another thing I needed to test was to see, as soon as I knock the fungi out of the sky, this guy might actually spawn in here. But, Woke Zombie, I will test what you're suggesting, because I think that is worth troubleshooting. But I'll hold... I don't even know where I placed that coin. I thought the coin was down there. Did I leave it down there? I think I left it over here. Crap. Big old dookie. There it is. So I'm going to hold the coin specifically, because we all imagined the coin was the problem. And I'm just going to like spam the teleporter here. No, it doesn't seem to be the coin. The one thing I keep noticing is that there's dead fireflies around me. So I'm going to remove those from the TNT, I think. Yeah, like there they were just now. So those also might have been a problem. So you can see random fireflies will spawn around me as I'm holding this. So I'm just going to remove those altogether. But I also think this mushroom might be breaking my game. It's not. It's not. Don't know what that little arrow is pointing at right now. Kind of want to figure that one out. It's right above, underneath. Okay. I noticed that too, Sparky. Just so people who have the Alpha Pass can use Climbing Madness. Right? So it's in here, which tells me something in here has an indicator component that shouldn't. And I believe it's this sign. So yeah, it does have visibility. We'll see if that fixed that. And then we also want to tweak, or test, I should say, our purple fungi here. We want them to spawn inside, but ever so slightly out so we can click on them. And then I want to do two things. I'm going to look for that arrow, and I'm going to see, as soon as I interact with the purple mushroom that's flying, if one spawns in here. Because I'm trying to set it up in a unique way. So that's fine. And yeah, our game has not crashed yet, so that's a good sign. So again, interacting with this, immediately jumping down here. And I'm seeing if a purple fungi spawns in here, which I don't think it will. But when I deposit him, there's a chance of the game crashing. And he's supposed to spawn in there after a few seconds. There he is spawning in there. We got quest credit, and the game didn't crash. So those are all good signs. But I need to change the death delay a little bit. So a couple things. I need to block this door. So I had a door right here. That when you walked up to it, it would tell you that, hey, you can't get in here. And we assumed, you know, something in here was breaking. But it wasn't. I thought it was Tiny Touche. I think what we found out was it was Gat. So that cat. And that void component somehow interacted in a way that prevented us. But this guy right here is number 7. What is this? Oh yeah. A darn cat. Gee whiz. Yeah, I added a lot to this this guy. All because I wanted the Mary Poppins fungi. And it's so convoluted at this point that I just need to make it work and move on. Gotta make it work and move on. There's going to be a bit of troubleshooting involved here. So I apologize if I go quiet, because that means I'm thinking. So I have to find this message, .7.die2, which I believe is attached to one of these collectors. So we have dot die. I'm gonna try to have this as a 0 death delay. See if that improves things. So this particular fun guy, you knock him out of the air, and after a 0-second death delay, he'll spawn. Then when we turn him in, after a 0-second death delay, he dies. We want this one, this asset spawner, to be slightly delayed. So we need to tweak that. But I couldn't find, I was just looking. Spark, or Saged, yeah. I had to preface. Because right now I'm in like think mode. Generally speaking, you know, I'm not streaming at this time. So I'm usually like in what's called a state of deep work, I would say. At least my version of a deep work. Let's put on a backpack. Oh yeah, you're focused too. Meads! Thanks, Meads. Meads, I saw your glitchy. Excellent stuff, dude. Oh, nice forearms. Yeah. Oh, we can't publish your bag, dude. Well, at least I can play with it. Rip. Saged. Rip. Okay. So we're spawning a fun guy when this message is received. .7.die2. That message is coming out from something in this space. I can't remember where. So I need to check my collection. So I think we made a second one of these pads. Because we have .7.die that goes out when it's detecting fungi.7. Woke Zombie, we're working through it. But welcome in, Meads. How you doing? And yes, Woke Zombie, I'm trying to adjust a delay of something that has a specific death message. However, this specific death message, I've lost it. Been minting all day. Nice, dude. How many total Meads are we talking? That's a lot of glitchies. And so I need to go back into my storage room. So my storage room is just a place where I keep random number pads. We have a number 7 here. Again, we're looking for specifically a die 2 message. Because that's what kills this, not this guy, but it spawns something. And it could be any of these things. That's a ball detector, health component. That resets for goggles. This is for the goggles. It's another ball. It has something to do... I thought I would have named these things, but sometimes you just forget to name something. Then you're screwed. This fun guy, when you interact with him, when you bump into it, it's sending out the found message. Perhaps it's when this guy dies. So we have instant die message. So it's not that. This is asset spawner number 619. But welcome in, everybody. Today it's a little bit low key, which is good. I'm able to focus. And so, any questions you have, I'm happy to help.
Good question.
Woke Zombie. No idea if you're helping, but when I delay something, I send the initial message as a kill message to a separate object with a held component, then send that to 0 and sends a death message to that death delay. Woke Zombie, ironically, that's exactly what I do. That's exactly my process. So I think we're on the same page. What's causing a hiccup right now is I can't find that separate object with the health component. I've lost it. And so I'm looking for it. If I can't find it, I'm likely going to have to make a new one and then just make a new message. But yeah, ironically, Woke Zombie, I do the same thing. It might be this one, actually. Nope. I found it! Why would I hide it here? So this is my timer. If I adjust this to be, let's say, -2, we'll see how that interacts. Well, Zombie, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, Woke Zombie. But yeah, there's a ton of invisible kind of objects and components interacting with each other. Fungi 7 spawns, drops. We bring him. Immediately dies. That's good. So that right now is the next part. Is making this fungi spawn, this fake one right here that we're looking at, give it an extra second before it spawns. After that, I'm happy with it. I can move on with my life. And yeah, Iritos, that was you that made that Loser's Pass. What a fantastic idea. The community immediately was like, yes, we need this. And I love it. I'm gonna remove some of those vines. Mine? I said vines, not mines. Mine? Delete. So it's these ones that were sticking out. Delete. Okay, so we found the correct kind of a death delay. We gave it a -2. That worked actually pretty well. And so it's waiting for die.2. However, I think we didn't we didn't send to tag correctly. Or we did actually have the correct tag. However, there needs to be an extra timer. Simply because... Well, I take that back. let's try this with an extra second on it. So 2. See what happens. V, you're absolutely right. I should name it. That's a very important step. Because I had to spend 5-10 minutes just looking for it because I couldn't find it. So we bring it, deposit. Hello? Oh, okay. So the timer there, as we saw, took the extra 2 seconds. But what we want is for it to be instant, which it was before I changed it. And then the 2 seconds is for the asset that spawns, the fake one. Everything I'm doing right now, you might not even know what I'm doing. It just looks complicated, and it is, because I was not organized enough. So we'll do number 7 delay. This one needs to be -2. However, I'm going to duplicate it. This will be delay 2. And so this one's going to have a 1 second death delay on it. It's waiting. I tagged it. That's important to note that I tagged it so it can talk to each other. But it's waiting for die 2. And it's going to send out a new message called fungi.7.die3. And so what that does is it tells me that in a sequence of events, you know, the die messages, every time a die is received, you know, it's communicating to the next thing in the sequence. And so now finally, because we found everything in our sequence here, I can go to this drippy fungi, and he's waiting specifically for die 3. Die 2 is actually communicating to several different things. Die 3 is only communicating to one thing. So die 2, for example, is removing our real fungi, and it's sending a message to this number pad. So it's doing 2 things. So die 2 did 2 things. But this number pad is sending a message specifically to this asset to spawn a fake one. I hope that made sense. If not, I'm sorry. So no collisions, invisible, and invisible. We're going to hide them in the wall. These guys are already invisible because they're asset spawners. So I just like to place them kind of in view so I can see them. And then someone had asked about the big stack of blue. Woke Zombie had asked. And so all of these basically register a different fungi. There's 30 of them. And they all have an only once message. That way you're receiving quest credit only once per fungi. And when it detects and sends out that only message, it's also turning on a void component to remove any fungi inside of this box. So that's how that works. But yeah, today, as soon as we get everything working, I'll publish 1.2, and I'm probably going to spend the rest of my time terraforming, because I hate this tree so much. But again, we just want to make sure everything's working. Have all in the head, but can't put it on paper. Exactly, Iratos. It's a problem that I'm slowly solving. I'm slowly, you know, finding my organization. But we're getting there. Okay. So we're finally going to test number 7 here. After a brief moment, he'll spawn and drop. You'll say, ah. Then we can catch him. And now when we deposit him, it should remove this purple fungi, but spawn a fake one inside. Removes, spawns fake. Perfect. I'm happy with that. That's actually exactly what I needed. He is the only fungi that we have to worry about because, as you noticed, he fell from the sky. And we have to use a different fungi to kind of create that effect. And this whole time I had a workaround, but I didn't like the way that previous workaround worked. So that's why I had to make this new one, so it looked a little bit more realistic, I guess. But other people were having trouble with this particular fungi, and I think that's because things were breaking. As long as this teleport doesn't break, I'm happy. But yeah, luckily the game should work now, and it's not going to crash on people. The last thing I'm going to do is ensure that all of the bugs people reported in Discord are tended to. And then we're going to republish it. So I blocked that hole that people fell through. I removed what Slither Kai got stuck on. Bolt Time showed a particular fungi over here. Alright, I gotta reset the glider. So that fungi didn't remove for bullet time, but it removed for me. This mushroom key, I also need to respawn. So I'll probably make a sign that says respawn mushroom key, because it's very easy to lose this key. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it, I guess. I'll add that to my list of things to do. I did add that teleporter. Probably move that a bit into the corner. Yeah, there is a new ladder, V. Were people getting stuck on it? Oh, this fungi should not be here right now. Well, I gotta fix that too. Son of a gun. So basically, when you kill this one, it's supposed to spawn in that storage room. But because we added timers and delays, it actually spawned up there again. Woohoo! Dan Coy! Dankoy, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome. How are you? How's your day going? You can still play it, Mason. Yes. However, yeah, I'm trying to fix all the things I've broken. So yeah, this is now something I need to fix before I publish. What else? Amazing. Thank you, Dankoy. That's so kind of you. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. If you have any questions, Dankoy, let me know. I'm happy to help you troubleshoot anything. This is my game Fungus Among Us, which had several bugs in it as I published a new version. So that worked. Let's see. I need to go over here. And we're going to move this into the corner. I'm also going to place a new one over here. So I have one right next to Mary, but I also need one over by the end of the river next to the tomatoes. Just so it's easier to get around on the map, you know? So I'll probably place it maybe where should I place it? Maybe next to this Mary. Not a bad spot. We'll keep it there for now. And yeah, our fungi here, when he died, number 7 specifically. Number 7, literally my problem child. Was respawning where he wasn't supposed to. So I have 2 different spawn points for number 7. It's supposed to remove one, after a certain amount of time. And it spawns this one. So essentially, when fungi.7.drop is received, or I'm sorry, when found 2C is received, it spawns a new number pad for this guy to basically respawn at. But I also have a respawn right here that's attached to number 7. Okay, so I have a solution. Hey, Callisto, what's up? I have not yet, but Callisto, thank you for asking. The Game Maker Fund is basically the next thing I'm doing. So it's like, while I'm obviously doing this right now, you know, offline, that's like a document that I'm typing. So I'm basically applying for it, much like someone applies for a job. But yeah, that's the next big step for me. And because I was able to secure a win, even top 3, even top 10, like if you got top 10, like Hot Chips and Source, I'm looking at you. You have criteria, you have the skill set required for the Game Maker Fund. Thanks, Callisto, I appreciate that. I hope so too. Bull Time says it's possible to get the goggles, but when you go into Little Touche's room and jump up with the mushroom gliders. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's the goggle room. So long story short, that room where Tiny Touche is basically like a storage room that you shouldn't be able to get into. But for the egg shroom quest, I was like, you know what, you can pop your head in there. It broke everything. Allowing you guys into that room broke everything.
Savor the misery.
Yo, Callisto, thanks for the follow. And yeah, Sage, top 10 opens so many doors. So blue, we'll say mushroom decoy. And so I'm putting mushroom decoy there because I need to make a void that removes it. And there's a reason for this. Because this mushroom decoy exists, it's causing number 7 here to spawn on top of it and fall once more. Instead, we need to receive a message, and this is going to happen on fungi.die, fungi.7.die, that destroys this little mushroom. So we need no blocks to be destroyed, only our little tiny mushroom guy. And we need a pretty big area here. We'll do 5 by 5 by 5. Is that large enough? Maybe. I can actually attach it to this fungi. Although we'll see if that causes problems. But it's essentially destroying the possibility for our fungi to respawn. That's the idea. That's what we're going with here. And I hate how unorganized this looks behind the scenes. Like, you guys are not meant to see these things. But at the same time, like, it's good that I can at least show you. Even though, by God, this is so bad. So we've attached our void to this fungi. And so it'll follow him around. We want to make sure it's invisible. No collisions. So we'll save it and test it. Iratos, close your eyes and your ears. Just leave the stream, Iratos. Just leave. It's not worth it. Woke Zombie, well, waiting to see if I can pull it out of the hat again for the next one. Woke Zombie, so what was your game, Woke Zombie? Iratos, thanks for stopping it. Keep in mind, what I have just done was shooting myself in the foot by telling Iratos to leave. Iratos, come back! Come back, Iratos. I miss you already. Forager Hero. Were you top 10 Woke Zombie? I recall the name Forager Hero. But yeah, I mean, the Fungi Game Jam, there was some good competition. I was only hoping for top 10. Like, you can't expect anything. I obviously worked hard on this. It's unique. It's a great concept. But you can't expect a win. Okay. So Fungi 7 appears to have spawned correctly. I don't see that tiny blue mushroom up there. And I don't see number 7 falling from the sky anymore. However, we can check our storage room, which for now is, I can, you know, walk inside of it. I do have to, like, land on a perch correctly. Or take a glider there. And so number 7 should be in here. Crap. So number 7 is not in here. Which is not a bad thing, as long as he's not somewhere over here. Like, as long as he's not in the water again. Or in the sky somewhere. So that means, instead of respawning, he just never spawns. Never leave me again. Thanks, Hirtos. Just leave the computer on. You guys can mine my stream like you're mining Bitcoin. And yeah, Woke Zombie, you did get top 10. Fantastic. So Woke Zombie, that's going to open some new doors for you. Like, people will contact you if you, you know, market yourself as a top 10 winner. Sent you on Twitter. Sorry, it was too big for Discord. Okay, I'll check it out. And yeah, Forager Hero. I would love to play your game, Forager Hero, as well as Hot Chips and Sources game. Or not Hot Chips, I'm sorry, Cold Cuts. Literally the polar opposite of Hot Chips. I thought I wrote down everybody's games. Yeah, here we go. So Cold Cuts had a game called Footsteps that I want to play. And Woke Zombie, Forager Hero, Monk Smith is what I have written down next to Forager Hero. Is Monk Smith like a surname for you? Woke Zombie? But Moisen, I'm checking out your video. See what you got. You sent it via messages? Thanks, Moisen. And your ears. Just leave the stream, Iritos. Just leave. It's not worth it. Okay. Woke Zombie, well, waiting to see if I can pull it out of the hat again for the next one. So this guy. Woke Zombie, so it's so weird hearing myself. You deposit. That happens occasionally. I haven't been able to recreate that. But that has happened to me before. And I don't know how to explain it. It's funny. It's very funny. First of all, like, I'm glad that happened to you. I want to add like sound effects and make a meme out of that. But yeah, it's that randomly happens. That real honest to God, randomly happens. And it's specific to a behavior. So this is me kind of like troubleshooting with you. It's specific to the citizen behavior. So this fungi, for example, runs around. Might not be citizen. This might actually be prey. So because he runs around, because he's avoiding me, he's literally, you know, running in this space. This is his, you know, his space that he's assigned to. So if I were to bring him back, like all the way over here and then let him go, because his assigned space is all the way up there, he's running all the way back to it. But there's also a chance that he gets caught on something. So we'll see if he runs back to his assigned space. So we can only hope that he's here. Okay, he's here. And there's a couple of them that have this, like, you know, behavior. So essentially, because he's avoiding me, like running away from me, he has the prey behavior, and I am essentially something he's afraid of. But yeah, very funny. And I like this bug, but it's kind of weird when it happens. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like, why? Why is he fading through the wall? But yeah, all you have to do is like bring him over this fence. That's also happened with this fungi over here, which I don't think has prey. I do think has citizen. So this fungi, he says, I don't know nothing. If I drop him, he does the same thing. So yeah, it's interesting. But thanks for bringing it to my attention. Someone... If Halfd0rk is here, Halfd0rk actually made a great suggestion that they should say something when they run away like that. And so when Halfd0rk pops in, we'll try and add to it. But until now, it's a bug. It's very clearly a bug. But we can't really do much about it. We probably could do something about it, but I don't know. Anything else I wanted to test? Oh yeah. So, it happened again. There's a fungi that I hid inside of a cage. This fungi over here. He's in a cage, but the cage itself was... something was wrong. Like, it was causing this fungi to, like, explode or something. And it might have been something to do with this, with the prey. So I think removing that and making this cage non-collidable will remove any problems. Because he wasn't showing up. So I removed it. He has no collisions, or gravity, I should say. And then what else? Yeah, our fungi here, we're going to test him again. I didn't like how he was spawning, but at least it was consistent and he wasn't like going flying. Ryan! Yeah, exactly. So Ryan, it happens not for me. So I'm in the Game Maker, and it never happens for me when I'm like testing the game before publishing. But when I published it, it was breaking. And so that is a very unique bug. And so right now, like he works fine. But we're going to test it in a published version too. And see what's wrong. But yeah, the egg stream contest is pretty much over. For now, I'm kind of like fixing all of these game-breaking bugs. And so this was one of them. This guy, literally, you couldn't catch him. Because he wasn't spawning. Or he was spawning, but like went flying somewhere. Like gravity told him, go away. But everything else so far seems to be working as intended. And we're going to publish it again so you all can, you know, play it, have fun. So he goes flying. And then when we turn him in, all we can hope for is that he doesn't respawn. Like, we want this fungi to immediately die when we bring him to this. So he dies. He says, I fell for you. The only thing is, I would like for it to be instant death, and we don't, like, actually see him die. Uh-oh. Oh. Almost thought we crashed there. Alright, I do have to remove Sage's awesome bags, because they are unfortunately unpublished. I think everyone enjoyed having the Wizzy hat on, so we can keep the Wizzy hat. But yeah, Ryan, it wasn't you. And you think you killed him. Oh, I see. So he was there, but then he wasn't? That's even weirder, Ryan. I don't know how to explain that. You know, I think it was because he had the prey behavior on, so he was running from the goblin that was right next to him. So I think that's what happened. Woke Zombie, maybe you can have a tag and a speaker component on the exit of the cave. Talking the behavior of that. Which fungi are we talking about, Woke Zombie? Are you talking about the caged one? Yeah, messages when you hold stuff. I've been attaching it to an interact. So when you pick up a fungi, he says his, witty line. So when you interact with them, picking them up. Is he responding when he falls? Yes. So Bull Time Crypto, we had to spend 2 stream days specifically on this fungi. This one here. This mother jumper. This Mary Poppins lookalike. Because I wanted so desperately for them to fall from the sky. But just that simple concept is so difficult to recreate because he's flying around. In order for him to fall from the sky, we had to give him gravity. So, in order to give him gravity, which is this here, in order to change this, I literally have to remove him and then make a new one spawn. But if I remove the old one, I can't make that, give you quest credit, for example. But I think I, over time, added too many things. Like, if I were to redo it from scratch, I think I could simplify it. But for now, it works. And it's fine. It's fine. The last thing I would like to do, before I publish it, though, with that fungi, that mother jumper, is make him die instantly. So before, he had, a little bit of a timer. And so I'm looking at him. This is the one that you can turn in. He has a 0. We're going to try a -2. Yeah, Woke Zombie, I believe it's because he has the Prey or Citizen. And so, as you know, with Prey and Citizen, they have a box that they roam around in. And so, I'm picking them up and taking them somewhere else. But if I were to drop them, it causes them to run back to that perimeter, that box that they were tagged to, run around in. So that's how I think that works. That's my understanding of it. So, yeah, that's a problem, what just happened. So because he dies instantly, there's a lot of collision going on. And so that could cause problems. Oh, I see what you're saying, Woke Zombie. So you're suggesting we toggle it. I like that idea. I think that is a good solution. I also like the idea of them running from you. But yeah, it's not realistic when they're kind of running through walls. So yeah, I think we could test that. Just to kind of demonstrate on stream what Woke Zombie's talking about. But unfortunately, this fungi, I think we need to keep the short delay. I'm going to try 1. No, we need 0. I'll try 1. Why not? We'll see what happens. And then, while we're testing that, we can also add a toggle to this one. So when you interact with them, it's going to toggle the behavior. Interact. Cool, so we'll test these out. Woke Zombie, it's okay. If anything, you know, all I have to do is remove the component for that, you know, adjustment. So we're skipping tutorial. First thing we're testing is watching this fungi fall from the sky. It'll take him 1 second to spawn. That actually works pretty well. I like that a lot. You'll notice, if I can get back up to it. Here, I'll just pause here. But there's this little dot. That's the tiny blue mushroom that we swapped with our fungi that died. And quote-unquote died. So that original fungi, when we touched him, he swapped with a mushroom and spawned the real one. The real one fell from the sky. And this is him. So, when we turn in this fungi, it's going to destroy that fake one, which was swapped with a mushroom. And it's destroying this one. There's a bit of a delay there. So what I might do is increase the delay on the asset spawn. And then we can also check and see if our little mushroom is gone, and yes it is, which is good. We have to remove that so we don't get duplicates falling from the sky. Fantastic. Next up, we need to grab a TNT mushroom. Bring back Whopper. So we're going to bring this down here. And when we turn him in, what happens is when we interact with this guy... Uh-oh. It made it worse. Woke Zombie, it made it worse. This is kind of funny, though. Look at him go. So when we grab him, it seems to be still trying to run away from us. So I actually changed this to a toggle. So if I make it to just purely turn off the behavior, it should work as intended. But I like that he was like trying to run away from us. I just wish he stayed with us. It doesn't look like he wanted to stay. There he is up there. That's actually very buggy. Yeah, Woke Zombie, I think it's purely because... Oops. No! Control Z is broken. I hate it when this happens. So like if I do this, okay, that worked. But I can't touch his number pad now. But luckily, if I was smart, I named it. So I can move it up like this. Speaking of, I actually need to do this for number 7. So number 7, over here, in my storage room, this guy here, I'm going to give him... Let's push the wrong button. I have to give it a moment. That doesn't look centered. This doesn't look centered at all. How did I not notice this? It's like almost centered. Some things, guys. Some things. So, before I forget, we're giving this guy... Fun guy. Number 7. He gets the dialogue this one's saying. That when we interact with him... It's going to be sending out a message to start the dialogue, specifically for the dialogue. Oh, what is happening? My keyboard is pushing buttons. What? So, and it's waiting for the fun guy. .7.dialogue. And this message goes out when it's detected. So message when spoken. Dialogue. Perfect. Lastly, we want to hide this and remove collisions and then attach it via child parent. Great. So that one's perfect. We like it. And then down here with our woke our woke mushroom, which is right here, we're going to change toggle behavior to permanently turn it off when we interact. So rather than toggle message, just to see how that interaction works, we're going to save. Callisto! If someone was trying to kill you, true. I mean, we're not trying to kill them, we're just trying to bring them back to work. Touche told us to round up these fun guys. I think it was using on the exit of the cave, be a speaker component that could turn it off. Yeah, that's an option. I think that's another great option. Yeah, what's funny is this bug, I never really considered it to be a problem. It was only until people were like, this doesn't look real. Ooh, interesting. So our number pad didn't fall, even though it's attached. Huh. Hey, Game Dizzy, what's up, dude? Game Dizzy, this is like my third stream today. You weren't here, but we had a puppy problem. Okay. Well, now he's talking again. Huh. But when we bring him in, he says, I fell for you. It doesn't remove him instantly. Yeah, it's not really a problem, Wook Zombie. It's more of a interaction between, like, you know, behaviors and components. I mean, I like it. I think it's funny. But at the same time, you know, like, things are not meant to do that. So I think I'll make this instant. Like, he'll just say, ah, for 2 seconds. We'll see how that interaction works. And then I do want to play a little bit with his death timer, because I haven't really found the sweet spot. And then lastly, we do still need to test one. Game Dizzy! Thank you very much for that. Subscriptione. Okay, so we're going to test the woke zombie, see how he interacts with us. So again, he's basically running away from us. And I need a mushroom first. So I'll go get the mushroom. But yeah, today's a chill troubleshoot stream. So thanks for joining me, everyone. We'll probably wrap up in another hour. I like, you know, the progress we're making. I'm going to ensure that, you know, this is game ready. This is game dizzy, if you know what I mean. So now, if we drop him, it doesn't look to be removing the behavior. It's not turning it off. So that's interesting. The toggle behavior, Woke Zombie, is not toggling. So it might have to do with the pickable. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's not toggling. Callisto. The rumor is that it will be less of a delay than between 1 and 2. So between 1 and 2 is roughly 2 months. The rumor is, you know, 1 to 2 months, but before Alpha 3. Yeah, I think it is getting a little bit funky and funny, Woke Zombie. Have I been working out? Game Dizzy. Layer the compliments, please. Keep them coming, but no. Not enough. The last week, I've kind of, like, taken off from the gym. But my brother's home, and so he's my gym partner, and he's been sick. So he's been like very sick. And so he's been quarantining. We don't want to assume it's COVID, but it might be. He's already had COVID, so I've never gotten COVID, personally. C-Mall, get out of here. I saw the message. I was like, no, C-Mall, no. Bad C-Mall. Well, the toggle didn't work. Game Dizzy, I'll take that bet. I think it'll be before June. I think it'll be mid-April. Or, I'm sorry, mid-May. I think mid-May. So, like, maybe, like, end of May, we're going to be in another alpha season. Or they could time it to where it's, like, June 1st. Okay, so prey component. Yeah, it wasn't really working very well here. But I like where your head's at, Woke Zombie. What we could try is a toggle behavior that attaches to a detector, like you had mentioned. And so the detector is waiting for fungi.14. But it'll be 14 off. We'll turn off the prey. So what we'll try, just for the sake of, you know, troubleshooting as well as figuring things out, I'm going to place probably 2 because this gap is actually kind of big. So I'm going to duplicate this after we make it. So this will be 17 dot off. And all it is it's waiting to speak with, or waiting for detectoring target tag fungi.17. And when it detects it, it's sending out that message 14 off. And then lastly, we can turn off the collisions and make it invisible. We'll make 2 of them. Cool. Freaking gone for 3 days. Oh, Game Dizzy. There is some serious drama going on. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm not going to go into details, but DJ EJ said some things, and people didn't like it. Yeah, we had puppy problems earlier. Did anybody clip that from the puppy? If not, I'm just going to show the puppy real quick in my stream from today. Why were you upset, Game Dizzy? That loser's pass was awesome. Still is awesome. In my stream from today. So basically, I had this puppy. Who wouldn't cuddle a puppy? That's the real question.
Good question.
But this puppy has separation anxiety. So we had to end the stream because I had to babysit. That was this morning. Wholesome content. Alright, so we're going to be testing the same 2 things. Now that we have a toggle behavior set at the door, we can see if that works. And we're checking to see how well this interacts. So we're checking to see the door fungi, make sure the behavior turns off, or try to. And then we're also checking to see this purple fungi falls from the sky. And it looks as though it, you know, is genuine, and it's not. There's not these weird delays going on. Wait, you won an Alpha Pass game, Dizzy? I didn't know that. So, fun guy spawns. He says, ah. He said, ah. So, when I interact with him, there is some weird collision going on. I think that's normal. But I'm waiting for him to say ah again, because we attached that to a number pad. But that doesn't seem to be working. There's a brief delay there. I think we have to remove that number pad. Oh yeah, and now we have to go grab some TNT mushrooms. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, congrats, Dizzy. Did you win it in the raffle? So again, now we're testing to see the toggle, if that works. So when we pass this point, it's supposed to toggle the prey behavior. Or if he passes it, it's supposed to toggle the prey behavior. But it doesn't seem to be working at all. So I'm curious why that might be. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not a game-breaking bug. I'm just curious. Yeah, Woke Zombie, I'm curious why it's not working. Oh, you won it in the raffle. Nice, Dizzy. But yeah, I hope everybody gets lucky, you know, at least during one of these alphas. It's not fair when only, you know, one person's winning everything. I got mega lucky this season. First season I won nothing. But this season I won like 2-3 things. So I cannot complain. I also won a game jam, but I put a lot of work into that one. That was a victory I had to work for. So this TNT mushroom, I'm going to try it. Did I remove this over here? Not yet. And I'm seeing if this breaks anything. So I'm picking up the coin. The coin right now does nothing. So I should probably actually remove the coin. But I noticed there's a number pad that spawns when we teleport right here. So I'm going to see if I can fix that. It's not supposed to show up. Numpad switch. Hey, welcome back, Cold Cuts. Good month for you. Nice, Wook Zombie. Congrats. Yeah, it certainly feels bad, you know, when you spend all that time and don't get a pass. But what's unfortunate is, you know, there's 10,000 passes, and I don't want to assume how many people played, but, you know, at least 500,000 people made the count. At least got one raffle ticket. So it's hard to say. Oh yeah, so when you're using number pads, I actually can't remove that. So it will always say asset spawn. Same with the fireflies. I'm not sure if I like those fireflies. I like the look of them, but then to see their name kind of pop up randomly, that's kind of disorienting. I might hide this a little bit. I don't think that'll help, but we'll see. Yeah, Game Dizzy, as I was saying, I had a puppy problem. And I had like a contest today. SSK Wolf won. And I had a contest yesterday that Hot Chips and Source won. So I was basically solidifying the winners. And then now I'm just kind of like fixing a bunch of bugs. I'm pretty happy with where we are, so I'm actually going to publish this real quick. So if anybody wants to play it and the updated version without this coin, I'm actually going to remove the coin. The coin doesn't exist. So the coin has no collisions, and it's not pickable. I don't do anything right now. Boop. That's what that says. And then, yep, we're going to publish this just so people can play it without breaking the game, because the game was breaking for people, and that's, you know, not fun. But we at least removed the things that were breaking. It's a puppy problem. It was Zubsy. You guys couldn't hear her whine from the other room. Cold cuts. Nice dance moves. Default, what's up, dude? Yeah, default, it did. So, it's... Okay, let me explain what happened. I did show at the start of the stream. So if you look at the VOD, you'll see how how someone could get to the egg stream. However, what was happening is somewhere in the communication of messages with these new things I added, it broke my teleport system. And when you break the teleport system, if you die at all, teleporting is also quote-unquote dying. If you die at all, the game ends. You don't get to play anymore. So I had to remove it. Luckily, we had a winner. SSK Wolf, mind you, was able to find all 30 fun guys. And so SSK Wolf had like a good idea of what my map was. And so we're now going to export this again. I do need to make sure it has the same title so it writes over. And I'm going to use the Game Dizzy Genie. Yeah, Game Dizzy. You've been kind of sitting on that for a month. So let me know, Game Dizzy. Has it been 2 months? There's no way it's been 2 months. But Fungus Among Us. But I gave Game Dizzy a hat to give away. Give it away! Give it away now! But you can't keep it. And that was my way of tying our community together. Good dance move, Sparky. Have a great one! Thank you, Sparky, for popping in. Thanks for dancing. Those are some good moves. Tipsy approves. Tipsy approves of those dance moves. Can I still put the hat in the game? V just stream, as long as I have a hat in my inventory, I can put it in the game. But Touche needs to have a map so he can publish it later. But that won't happen until we can start putting UGC, which I'm sure you've seen people talk about. UGC is user-generated content. So as soon as we can start putting that on land, I'll be able to give this entire experience to Touche. So he can put it on his land. And when that happens, I need to make sure the green hat isn't in the game. That's all. And also, because I'm holding on to Game Dizzy's hat, I do have to remove it from the game before I send it to Game Dizzy's winner. I also need to find out who Rock chose for the social hub. Did anybody find out about that? So this is the fun guy, Game Jan, Fungus Among Us. And so the way it is, Touche hired you to collect his fun guys before they spread a contagious disease. Can you find all 30? Alright, so this is V2. V1.2. And I'm actually going to copy this and we'll come back because someone pointed out that I forgot to update the version number on this little sign here, which I did. Boom. It should be ready. It's not perfect, but at least, you know, it's playable. Save it. Nice. Hey, Nick Skull, welcome in, dude. I don't know if I missed you.
Emotional damage.
You got crashes like 15 times? Yeah, dude. Nick Skull, that's on me. Sorry, man. It was an extra challenge. Was it not? This is Fungi, Game Jam. Fungus Among Us. Game Dizzy, Rock made a contest of building a social hub that the community will vote for, and whichever is the winner has two big prizes, one being the hat, the Green Wizzy hat valued at like 300 sand, I think, at the moment, and he's going to publish it on one of his lands. Rock, I think, has 6 lands that he owns. So that's great marketing for sure. The Crash Challenge. Well, Zumzy, the hat. I don't know. It hasn't really been sold much, if at all. So if we were to go to OpenSea, this is the Green Wizzy. This is the prize that I gave away twice today. So SSK Wolf, congratulations. And Hot Chips and Source, congratulations. You've won a Wizzy the Green valued at 321 USD. And then there's the hat, which not enough people have won. Or bought, I should say. But this is the current price. 1,000 USD. I don't think anybody's bought it yet. Because there's not that many available. So the two I have in my inventory, one is Rock 808's winner, and one is Game Dizzy's winner. That's for the hat specifically. Well, yeah, my contest, Game Dizzy, was on Twitter. One of which was a screenshot. All you had to do was take a picture with a fungi. And then the other was whoever could find my egg shroom. Game Dizzy also has 10 Wizzy the Greens. What he does with them is up to him. But he did mention about doing giveaways of his own for those. So we'll see. Halfd0rk, can I make it anytime a contest? Asked Game Dizzy. Sure. Whatever contest you like, Game Dizzy. You have 8 now. Gotcha, Dizzy. Traded 2. Yes, Zumzy. The winner for that one was Hot Chips and Source. But everyone, I have finally updated and fixed those game-breaking bugs in Fungus Among Us. It should be on page 145 or 46. Here we go. So, Game Jam, Fungus Among Us. Touche hired you to collect his fungi before they spread a contagious disease. Can you find all 30? Version 1.2. Let's play it. So, this is me playing the actual published version of my game. We're not in the Game Maker, you know, edit mode anymore. So, let's find some game-breaking bugs, shall we? Yeah, Zumzy, Game Dizzy, and one other person bought 10 when that drop happened. I was able to pick up 3. So yeah, congrats SSK Wolf. Fantastic. I have no idea game it is. But yeah, what happened? There were a lot of salty people. Understandably so. And Wason, yes, I'm going to catch all 30 in this. So So we'll see if I'm any good at the game I made. I should probably have pointed the avatar portal away from that sign, but too late now. So will you help me catch the fungus among us? I'm gonna go ahead and skip the tutorial though. I've played this game before. So we're gonna start with catching all these bad boys. And I'm actually going to turn on the game music, because I've added a lot of sound effects to these things. Funguy.7 says, ah! He say, ah. And so after he say, ah, where did he go? I actually lost him because I wasn't looking. Hello? Oh, there he is. So when we turn him in, he says, I fell for you. Hey, yo, Nervex. How's it going, Nervex? Nervex, I made sure to do it before I went live again. As promised. Whoa. So by the way, if you didn't notice, if you jump in here and say, I don't feel so good, it teleports you to the top. So it's like a quick portal mushroom solution. And yeah, Nervex, I love that emote choice, or that meme choice. So I'm glad I could get you hooked up. But right now, this is version 1.2. I've removed the egg shroom, or at least, you know, the quest to find it. A couple things that are bothering me right now are the fireflies. I actually don't like the timer that is happening. Like, you'll see it occasionally, but around my character, a health component for fireflies pops up. Wait, number 30. How come I can't pick them up? There he goes. But yeah, there were the fireflies again. Every time that they spawn, I'm going to mention something, because I actually don't like that at all. That's not cool. It's not cool, bro. You know, ironically, Wayward Escapades, which is what this asset is based on, she said, you got so close to getting my real name right. And I should have just kept the name of Wayward Escapades, but I renamed her to Wendy. Game Dizzy, I have no idea, to be honest. But I think a lot of people immediately claimed it because they too were worried. So I'm curious if this game lags for anyone. It does feel a little bit laggy for me. It's hard to say though. I'm also kind of speedrunning this. Conceivable. Default, what's new with you, my dude? Hey, yo. I should probably try and do these in order. But that's actually incredibly difficult. But you can see, if you play this again, that it automatically removes the fungi from your grasp when you bring them to that collector, which was a big, I guess, bug before. Like, people didn't like, and I didn't like, that the dead fungi was in your hands after you turned them in. It was kind of awkward. Oh, Zumsy, these glasses allow you to see through disguises. So there's 3 fun guys, and you can see by these little shoes here. Oh, you can even step on them. You can use these as like a ledge, I suppose. But you can see through the disguises of certain fungi. So like this one. Oh, there's a bug with Bitsky. I've never used Bitsky. And yeah, Ryan, as he suggested, it's for the polka dotted fungus. Fungus among us. Moisen, had the stone blocking passage been removed? Yes. So I did in fact remove it, Moisen. Mainly because I was testing to see like what was breaking my game. Because, yeah, the fact that people were dying at the teleports, like that's not fun at all. But it was the people that kept going, kept trying. Like SSK Wolf and Nick Skull that were getting close to the goal of the egg shroom. Death didn't stop them. Death is inevitable. Zumzy, you were close too? Oh, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, Zumzy, I think you were also suffering from that bug. You at least saw it, that's true. You knew where it was, Zumzy. So if you're watching the stream now, you're going to know exactly where every fungi is. All 30 of them. I'm full clearing the game right now. So every time you run inside of that collector, like if you jump over that fence, you can teleport immediately. Which can be like a way to, speed run. I recommend it actually. Because it'll improve your time. So if you jump over this gate, it's supposed to give you a message. Like this. Let's see. So we got the mushroom key. Which I do need to change the mushroom key to where it respawns after a certain amount of time. What else? There's a fungi over here. And there's the wheat fungi. You've already collected 20. Nice, Moisen. Well, thanks for playing my game. I think a lot of you, enjoyed it, and that makes my heart happy. So much so that I might have a heart attack, so stop. Please stop. Stop while you're ahead. Don't give me a heart attack. But yeah, when you make something, you spend so much time on it, and then people enjoy it. Like, people spend their time, they go out of their way to, play your game. Like, that's such a great feeling. Okay, I'll stop. Hated it. Thank you, Zumzy. Oh, man, that kind of brought me back down to earth. I feel much better now. Thanks, Zumzy. Okay, so moment of truth. Our fungi is there. This is the one that was bugged every single time since we published it for the first time. This fungi was disappearing. But he's here now. Number 6. Yeah, Zumzy, I think it was because he was running from the goblins. I added this wall pretty recently, so it's easier to get up here. But probably for the rest of the stream, which we're going to end around maybe 6, maybe sooner, I might do a little bit of redecorating, but that'd be about it. Got all those. Ah, default. True enough. That sounds about right. Kawaii the sea. Okay, so it should teleport me up there now. I catch all 30. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed. What else? Oh yeah, these guys. Whom else? Whomst else? Yeah, there was one down here. So we're at 22, 23. I actually might have turned in both of those guys too fast. I might have bugged it. That's unfortunate. But luckily, we have an extra. Because as you saw, I turned in 2. And that was the third. The 2 from the jail cell, and then this third one from the slug. So there's a bit of a delay you have to wait for. There. So when that second bar pops up. 20 is enough, Zumsy. I just like to full clear. It's a test of skill. So there's 2 in this location. I think I did get that one, Ryan, yeah. This is definitely going to be the part where anyone who has suggestions will help. But yes, Ryan, I think I did get that one. I need to still get the blue one with the torch on his head. And there's 2 in here. So that's 3. I'll still be missing 4. Whom else am I missing? Oh yeah, I know there's one that I need the glider for. This one is, I think, the hardest to find. Unless you watch my trailer, because my trailer actually gives this specific one away. In the bar? Yeah, Ryan, I should check that one. The blue mushroom? Yep, Zumsy. That's the one, the torch head. I call him torch head because he has a torch in his head. So this one's very hard to, find without, looking up or talking with these NPCs. So like each of these NPCs kind of hints at it. So I think I'm still unsure of where 3 are. So keep the suggestions coming. The creator coin? Is there a creator coin on the map? Really? I don't remember that. I don't see a creator coin. So creator coin's one of my assets. Oh, the touche coin? Yeah, the fungi coin doesn't do anything now. I basically turned it off. Just that one. And I know there's actually another TNT fungi we haven't gotten yet. So this is the torch head. So I think I'm missing 2 now. And these are literally the last 2 that I will... Like, I obviously have to find the other one that I know where it is, but... There's 2 more that I still haven't, thought of where they might be. But you all have basically seen a full clear. The one behind the bar, I already turned in, it looks like, because he's not there. Did I get this one? I don't think I got this one. Yeah, okay, so this is the one I knew I hadn't gotten yet. Where are you? Oh, you thought you could escape. Thought you could escape. Come here. Lily pad guy? Let me check. I think I got him, though. Yeah, this one's gone. Yeah, I am going pretty fast, Ryan. This is technically a speed run, but these are the last two fun guys. 2 more to go. Oh yeah, there's this one over here. That was captured. So 1 more, last fun guy. If anyone can guess, they get a creator coin. If anyone can guess which fun guy I'm missing, they get a creator coin. Even if I find it. Well, if I find it, guessing's over, but if anybody can guess it. Fun guy in the fountain? Halfway on the hill? No. That one, yeah, we already just got. The extra one, Vija stream, I did have to redeem. So this is not the extra one. The extra one I already redeemed. Which, by the way, if you didn't know about it, you would talk to this here after you find the master key. In the cave, behind the mountain says SSK Wolf, in a little wall. Behind the mountain. You mean this one? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, SSK Wolf. The one in the yellow cave. I tried to color code some of these caves. Like, you have the green cave. This was a yellow cave. Then, you know, where the lava is, there's like a red cave. The goblins are more like a blue cave. So no, none of those. I already got Tomato Man. I got the 2 that were in the river. The one, yes, so bull time, that's what happened. I turned the 2 prison guys in too fast. So like back to back. And because I did that, it skipped a number. And so that's why I had to use my extra. And so that's why we need to find the last one. Nope, not this guy. Yeah, not the tomato. Lily pad one? I'll check again, but I do believe I got that one. So up at the top this would be the lily pad one, but he's not in here. The one that looks at all the green circles? That's a good guess, Ryan. I don't know if I got that one. Let's go look. I think I did. Yep, I got him. Good guess, good guess. Not at the top, not that one, says Ryan. That looks like all the green circles near it. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, we just checked. There's a fountain in the left side of the spawn point. You mean this one, right? Wyson? Or are you talking about a different one? Behind the wall you have to blow up? We did grab that one. We did grab that one. This one here. No, near the cage. Near the cage. Yeah, this one here, I believe we found the hungry one. I mean, in all honesty, I don't know what's missing. Like, I'm hoping one of you guys figure it out. So we got that one up there. That's the only one on this side. The blue one's... Oh, near the TNT spawn? Oh, okay, good guess. Good guess. Zumsy. Let's go look. I might have skipped one of them. You know, like I opened the cave but didn't pick them up. Nope, he's gone. Same with this one. You know, there's also the slim chance that I, you know, skipped another. Maybe the flying one? No, we already got the flying one. No way. No, it's not that one. I thought it was the mine one. Mine? Where the green crystal is? Maybe. I added that just for fun. All it does is reset it. That's funny. Lava cave? Well, we got that one. The one inside of the tree. There's one inside of the tree? I'm trying to think. It's not this one. And we got the other one on the floor. We got the fake one right there. Wait, I think V, you're talking about this one. What do you know? The Fungitive. We found it, everybody. Claps in the chat. Wait, oh, Zumsy, you said that one? Let me look in chat. I'll look in chat. Before we turn it in. You said a wall in a cave. Behind the wall you blow up. I'm looking at Zumsy's chats. Zumsy halfway on the hill. Well, this is a tree. Oh, Zumsy, I'm looking for your message. If you can repeat it. Just so I know what you said. That's the one you were saying? Says SSK Wolf. That was one of your first guesses? Well, that's not a hill. That's a tree. This is a big tree. Oh, Callisto, I like how you have the clap emote. I kind of stole it. Well, you know, repurposed it, really. And yeah, Hot Chips, welcome in. Hot Chips and Source won the other giveaway that I did for Wizzy the Green. It's a tree! Yeah, Zubsy. I don't know. I guess it could look like a hill. And SSK Wolf, you suggested that one too? And you think it's a mountain too? You guys thought this was a mountain? You thought that was a mountain? Man, I'm bad at making trees, huh? Grayson Slade, welcome in. How are you, my friend? Grayson helped me spread the word about, you know, the Fungi Family contest. So thanks, Grayson. And thanks for the subscription. I'm really bad at making trees, huh, guys? But SSK Wolf and Zumsy and Vija Stream, I'm going to send each one of you a creator coin. I'm a man of my word. So Zumsy, SSK Wolf, and V, you each get a creator coin. Let me see if I have your addresses. SSK Wolf, I have yours. I'm also sending you a green Wizzy tonight. Zumsy, I also have yours. Vija Stream, I have yours. So, I'm sending each one of you a creator coin. Congratulations. Vija Stream, you're going to get one and you're going to like it. Okay? And thank you. I'm glad you guys had fun watching me slowly find all 30. But on the bright side, all 30 of them were findable, including the one that was in the cage next to the goblins, which, you know, would disappear randomly. Bob's a pro. What's up, dude? GG's. So now we can dance with the fam. Exactly, Tipsy. Dance break. Thanks, Bombs a Pro. Make sure you take a screenshot. It'll last longer. Love it.
Really, on a scale of 1 to 10,
You are an 11. So again, big shout out to all my beta testers. You know who you are. 987A DJ AJ Default. He's so gone.
Give you a hug.
Bongali. Nervex and B. Yo, LPS coming in with the sub. Thanks, dude. Oh, that's Grayson. Grayson, thank you so much, man. Such a good game. Thanks, Ryan. And thank you, Grayson, for the subscriptions. Halfd0rk, did you know that one of the first games had the same name? Yeah, I kind of found out a little too late. But, you know, the name Fungus Among Us works really well for my game. But, I would like Hot Chips and Source to try and find that game and play it. Proud of you, says me. Thanks, me. That kinda looks like me. But it's actually just Touche with my name on him. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
You may be worthy of that. Do not prove me wrong.
Thanks, V. Make sure you guys sip some tomato juice. It's good for you. Could have had a V8. All right. Victory, 26 minutes. Not bad. Well then, so we finished. We can exit. I think clicking edit mode just crashes the game. Let's find out. So Zumzy, I have removed the egg. Okay, let me rephrase that. I removed the mechanics to get to the egg. The egg is now much easier to get to. So it is no longer, it is no longer in the game. So Zumzy, there was like a 3-step process. You needed to get the coin. The coin would allow you to trade it for the click. And so the click opened a door. Inside that door was Tiny Touche. You picked up Tiny Touche and you brought him to the cave, like crystal wall, and it would let you through. And that's where the Easter egg stream was. Oh, that'd be awesome, Woke Zombie. Everyone gets to play. So, those of you in chat that were top 10 entries, I would love to play your games. So I think that's what I'll do. Oh, wait. I don't have a lot of time. Tomorrow. Maybe? Might have enough time for one game. So, of those of you here, so Forager Hero was Monk Smith, aka Woke Zombie. I could play Woke Zombie's game. And then Cold Cuts and Cheese had Footsteps. So, yeah, Woke Zombie, I'll play your game real quick. And then Cold Cuts, I know I see you sometimes in the mornings. So I'll play yours next time. But let's see. Forager Hero. We'll pull up the handy dandy Game Dizzy Genie. Yeah, congrats to all the winners. And again, it was SSK Wolf who found the egg shroom. And Hot Chips and Source who won the screenshot giveaway. So congratulations, my friends. So page 136, 137 for Woke Zombies game. Dance break. And yes, Cold Cuts, I'd love to play your game tomorrow. And try and give, some live feedback. I haven't visited either of yours, Woke Zombies or Cold Cuts. You're not touching your entry again. Woke Zombie, I said the same thing. And then first place came around, and so now I'm obligated. I have to. Well, I don't have to, but I want to. I want to make it better. Somebody made a minion. Bob. Thanks, Bob. Forager Hero! The tale of an unlikely hero.
You may be worthy of
Way to go.
Do not prove me wrong.
Hey, thanks, Grayson Slade. Thanks for spreading the love, sharing the love. Just updated Game Dizzy. Nice. So is that like a button you push Game Dizzy to just refresh everything? Is there a way to automate that? Hope you're all having a nice day. Don't forget, all VIPs in chat. And if you want to give VIP, you can get 30 chance to get. You can get custom comments. So like Nervex's. You could also do Vija streams.
Emotional damage.
Never forget. Secrets lie deep within this quiet corner of the fungi kingdom. Discover them all. Become a hero along the way. Secrets?
Alright then, keep your secrets.
Fine. Keep your secrets. No, you don't understand. I deliberately ordered mushrooms on your pizza during that month. So I can get revenge. That'll show him. I absolutely love golden mushrooms. If I had any, I would put them on my shelf here. If you find me 6, I'll give you something for your troubles. Okay. Ladder. Did you know there are tiny people that live up on the floating island? Matthew, I didn't know that. Thanks. Ooh, this is a nice little room. I kind of like the idea of like community sleeping arrangements here. Really, I don't know, it's like a tribe. And I like your design choice. Like this entire room with the blocks, the way they're assorted. Like it's a very appealing. I like it. And then all these rooms, you know, it looks like somebody lives in them. That's good, Woke Zombie. That's part of it, I'd say. That's what they call in like novel writing and like book writing. It's called pantsing. So you're writing from the seat of your pants. Give you a good price. This is ridiculous. Smuggler Charlie. Come find me if you ever need rare and expensive goods. How rare are we talking? Very. Dark and dreary. Well, with the lighting and how it's casting these shadows, I mean, it looks great. Welcome to my shop. These rugs are like folded up on the wall. I don't know how I feel about that. Come, cheapest prices around. What are you selling? I'd say get lost. Okay, guard. He said no. So how do I get past the guard? Maybe I go around? Down? Can't speak, too busy. Aw. Nurse! My feet! I can't feel my feet! He does have tiny feet, nurse. Should we amputate? Hey kid, we're very busy right now. Unless you're here to help them, please leave. I'll do what I can. Running real low on medicinal mushrooms. They grow abundantly in the forest outside, but with this lockdown, I haven't been able to get more. Maybe you can ask the merchants to see if they're selling any. What do they look like? Small and blue with white spots. Thank you. I'll try and go find them. Okay. Oh, you changed it, Woke Zombie. So you haven't published the new changes? Do you have any medicinal mushrooms? Sold the last to Dr. Lisa. The other merchants are sold out too. How do you know the other merchants are sold out? Because people started getting sick. I sold them all to Lisa at a huge profit. Always money to be made. You're despicable. What does this guy say? I overheard your conversation with Lisa. I know she sent you to find some medicinal mushrooms. But I can help you get some. You can? Tell me how. Slow down, kid. First you gotta do something for me. What do you want? One of the guard's pods was a big, nice, shiny sword inside of a chest with my name on it. Get that sword and I'll tell you what you want to know. Okay. I don't mind stealing. Stealing's fun when there's no repercussions. Because this is a video game, and I am the player. I have control. Where's the chest? Where are you? It's in the guard pod. If I was a guard, Yeah, I'd put it in this particular chest. Yeah, that's a nice sword. Oh, I see what you mean, Woke Zombie. Here it is. You did it! Thought you were gonna chicken out for sure. The plan isn't to fight the guards, is it? Of course not. You'll definitely lose. You're gonna have to take the secret entrance through the storage room of the bar over there. Find the lever, and it'll reveal an underground passage. Well, you'll never know what you'll find down there, but I wouldn't be worried about it. I'd be more worried about what falling to your death. Okay. Well, I believe in you, kid. Good luck. Thanks, Uncle Charlie. Storage area behind the bar, right? Like this one? Secret lever. That looks like a secret lever. Labeled secret lever. Purple room. Okay. So now I'm out and about. There's skeletons up here. That skeleton looked very lonely. Just like me. Ooh, the floating crystals. Uncle Charlie. Hey, I don't mind having an extra uncle or two. Tell him I said hi. Alright, so we're outside. We're looking specifically for medicinal mushrooms. I'm glad you labeled them. That's actually very handy. So that helps me find them. Another option, instead of labeling, which I do appreciate the labeling, is having the objective marker. So that yellow, like, triangle. But this works just as well. In fact, I would say this is better because it's not like... I couldn't see it from across the map, for example. Alright, so we got the objective. Now we just gotta go back to Lisa. Can I go through the front now? Yes. Hey kid, how'd you get outside? Someone ought to teach you some respect. He's a good kid. Leave him alone. I stole your sword. Or was it your sword? No, it's probably your sword. There you go, Lisa. Yep, here they go. Amazing! This will save lives. I'm grateful. You're welcome. Now that that's done, I don't have any instant, like, what to do next. Oh, this guy wants to... Oh, what? Nani? What happened, Guard Nick? He's dead. If he didn't give his life to save me, then I'd be dead. What happened? The old sick guy who was wandering around muttering to himself suddenly attacked us. He somehow had the strength of 5 men. Never seen anything like it. I don't see the old guy's body. Did he get away? He ran off into the forest. Could be lurking anywhere. We got a bigger problem. There's a whole sick bay full of people that could end up like him. If it happens, there's no way I'll be able to fend them off by myself. I need someone to go get help, but I can't leave my post. Alright. I'll do it. You can go clearly handle yourself, and I know you're highly motivated looking after the rest of the foragers. If you really want help, go to the far side of the forest near the ancient building. Convince them guards to send aid. Okay. Let me suit up. Boom, 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 boom. Wizzy hat, sword, shield. Let's go. Far side of the forest, huh? Where them guards are. Where them guards at? Hey guys! Captain! If you paid attention and that guy was in the sick bay at the start. Oh. Ooh, that's interesting, Woke Zombie. If I play through again, I'll have to keep that in mind. I said mind, not mine. Alright, Captain, what do you want? Only guards past this point, kid. You should go home to your pod where it's safe.
Guard Nick sent me. The forager house needs reinforcements.
Hell, we all need reinforcements. King's forces are spread thin. Nick and Fen will just have to make do by themselves.
Fen is dead. A sick patient went crazy and attacked him.
Fen's dead? Damn. He may not have been the most pleasant person to be around, but he followed orders and was good in a fight. His attacker must have got the drop on him.
So will you help us?
Sorry, kid. Fan being dead doesn't change the fact that we're low on manpower ourselves. However, if you could lighten our burden, then we'll see what we can do. Just tell me what you need. If you have a sword, bat, and the fact you made it here in one piece tells me you know how to swing it. If you can kill some of them wolves you've been giving us trouble, I'd send you help to the forager house.
All right, I'm on it.
Yeah, Zumsy. When I say mine... Mine? 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 I guess it's not consistent. Mine! Moin? Mind? Miner? Mine? It's supposed to activate. But yeah, I have some voice activated commands. I think I killed enough guards there. I wasn't paying attention. My scouts tell me you killed off those wolves with no problem whatsoever. You're a natural born killer, kid. Good job.
Thanks. I did what you asked.
Already done. I've sent supplies along with one of my best. Forger House should be in good hands with her. I've also sent a letter of recommendation to Major Carl.
Thanks, but why recommend me?
To be honest, the army will take anyone who can hold a sword at the moment, but I reckon you'll climb the ranks fast. Maybe do some good for this kingdom. I'll get my men to drop a ladder so you can go find Major Carl. Rest is up to you.
All right, Major Carl. There's a ladder.
Cool. So as long as you read the quests, like it's very, easy to follow. I'm liking the progression. Like I feel like I'm, making progress. And then there's also very clear clues. Like I think that's very important to have. It's like you can feel, you're making progress, and it's very clear, where to go next. But I will note you do need to read the quests, and I know quite a few people game dizzy that don't read the quests. When will the D&D the D&D quest is going to be Fridays. So Fridays 7 p.m. UTC for D&D. Giant log, seemingly unique respawn. Game dizzy, I'm just teasing. My brother actually plays the same way.
Stop right there. I know everybody up here, but I don't recognize you. Just make sure you kid that captain spoke highly of, am I correct? I like your spirit, kid. Usually there's a whole procedure in training, but I like to keep things simple. Defeat my top rookie Oscar here, and I'll make you a cadet on the spot. What do you say?
I don't know. Okay, let's kill your friend here. Yeah, okay, well... Whoa. Your friend's immortal?
That was brilliant. Well, as I agreed, I officially instate you as a cadet. But there is a problem. I was just about to send Oscar here to the front lines, but you've just taken him out of commission. You're gonna have to go in the purple player. All right, now you're a cadet now.
Why is he talking like Boombizer?
When I give you an order, you better go do them. Better be happy about it. Now go do that ancient building, rally up a troop below. I'll order Captain A down and let you pass.
Oh, wait, what? This one here, right? Nope. That's where I started. Ancient building, ancient building, ancient building, ancient building. I think that was, yeah, Aiden's over here. So this is the ancient building. Which I like what you did. Which you had the bricks and then the wall placement. And yeah, Game Dizzy, my brother, he purposely breaks things. And that's just how he operates. It's like he's trying his best to just think outside the box. And it works so well in Game Dizzy. Or for game design, I would say. Is when you're just playing it visually rather than the intended way of playing. So can't go up there. So I guess I have to go down. Wait, this gate opens. Nothing in here though. Nothing over here. So only way to go is down. Whee.
Colonel Josh, good to see you, cadet. Right now, I'm done with formalities, and I'm to get right in the thick of it. We're with an insane necromancer mushroom wizard in our mission here, putting an end to him.
Necromancing mushroom wizard?
Did I bloody stutter? Yes, magic is real, yes, necromancy is real, and yes, even mushroom wizards are real. This is your reality now, cadet. Accept it. If we don't put a stop to this now, it'll soon be everyone's reality.
Sick patient killed Fen. Was that because of the mushroom wizard?
To put it simply, yes. The King's Army is aware of the situation at the Forger House and are monitoring it closely. In the meantime, it is more reason we should focus up and fulfill our mission.
Yes, sir.
That huge spirit crystal over there in the distance is what the wizard is using to cast his necromancy. As it stands, he is currently protected by an impenetrable magic barrier. On top of that, his army of undead won't let us get close.
How do we get through?
To break a magic barrier, we need a magic bomb. You need to speak to the intelligence officer over there if you want more details. As for the undead, just make sure they regret not staying dead. Now, cadet, grab what you need from the armory and get to it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Grab. Take whatever you need.
All right. All of it. I need all of it. Even this one. Yes. I need 5 different swords. Cyber Dragon tutorial to make the checkpoints, but the disadvantage was that you can only trigger them once. Ah, yes. So I figured out to reuse them. Truly, Callisto, I agree. Honestly, I tend to enjoy the story as best as I can. And Woke Zombie, you have something special here because it's very readable. Like, I'm enjoying the characters. But there are, some game designers that, English isn't their first language. And so telling a story is a little bit more difficult. And so this one reads very well. So great job, Woke Zombie there. Make it quick, I'm busy. Why is the wizard doing this? Mushroom Wizard's downfall began with the discovery of this cave. Scholars hypothesized ancient civilizations. And we still can't understand it today. Mushroom Wizard, being the strongest magic wielder in the kingdom, was tasked to finding a way to channel that magic into ancient tech. After months of trying, the wizard had finally made a breakthrough, but as he did, he noticed something. The further the wizard traveled from the crystal, the more he noticed how weak he was. Eventually, he couldn't leave the side of that crystal. That made him go insane? Not at first. He continued with his work, and the crystal continued to take it from him. It was only after losing the ability to eat, sleep, and feel pain that the wizard went insane. Is that why he started necromancing? Yes. Like, there's so much lore going on here. Great job, dude. First 2 weeks, full-time work. All I had to do was basic block placement. A few days, he decided to make drastic changes because it sucks so bad. I don't know, man. I mean, you've hit it pretty well then. There's a few quests I have to do. How do I make the bomb? So I think these are all the quests involved with the bomb. Get that final ingredient, nitro mushrooms. Small, purple, and have white spots. Good descriptions. Only grow in the presence of multiple other mushroom species. They combine the chemicals of the other mushrooms to make a new, highly explosive chemical. Mushrooms are part of the kingdom of absorbing the magic. For so long, I'll be able to draw it out using alchemy. Okay, but why is the wizard doing it? Okay, I think we read this one, yeah. And we got that one. Cool. All right, let's get started. Medical officer. All right, you'll heal me. Thanks, dude. So we need some nitro mushrooms. So these guys, you either charge attack or you parry in order to break their defenses. Come at me! So this one does not look interactable. So here are the nitros. Nitro medicinal, nitro medicinal. The medicinal ones look to heal you, so that's good. Six, 7, 8. Come at me. Come at me. Hiya. What else? More mushrooms. There's a door. Secret door. Secret door. So I do have to kill these skeletons. I probably only have to kill like the weaker ones. There we go. All done. It's always good to have extra when you're doing quests like these, and I'm glad you did have extra. So that means, you know, I don't have to clear the entire level in order to progress. So now they're asking me to kill all of these skeletons specifically that are in the village. Is it that one too? I think it's just these. So the parry block it can be frustrating, I think, for a lot of newer players. I only know what to do because I've been doing it, you know, for so long. Okay, so we still need a couple more nitro mushrooms. 2 more. None more. A speed bump. Fair enough. Grayson. Oh, well, zombie, interesting. It honestly helps quite a lot. And it feels like the game is more forgiving when you're able to provide much more, you know, to complete it. Rather than like you're providing only the necessary amount, you're providing more than that. And that's something I've, you know, come to terms with. Like, not everyone's a pro gamer like me, obviously. So we bring, yep, alchemy mushrooms to her. She says, thank you. Bomb's ready. Rendezvous at the village. It was asking me to do these other quests. So I think we're good, like we can go without it. What? Oh no, the mushroom wizard. Did I do a great good spirit? Oh, wait a second, why aren't you a mushroom? How bothersome. You're gonna be a tricky one. Turn him back. I can't, I don't know human magic. Besides, they look prettier now. They do. I like the assortment here. That's not fair. Why would you sick your skeleton on me mid-dialogue? You're mad. Well, you know where to find me. Just you wait, wizard. That's not fair. I wanted to read your monologue. Alright, wizard. Let's go. Use the bomb to break the magic barrier. So the bomb is this thing. Press E to pick up the bomb. Bum ba bum. I did notice no sound effects. That might be something worth adding, but at the same time, doesn't need it. So we kill the wizard. But there's more phases. Wave 1. Luckily, I have this giant slayer. Honestly, this sword makes life easy. More wizards. Taste my wrath. I'm a deadly mushroom. I think I touched it. I wasn't supposed to touch it. Oh no, these fun guys. They aren't fun guys, they're death guys. Wow, they do a lot of damage. Damn it, I'll just kill you myself. Rip. That was a fun boss mechanic. Good job with that. Thank you, hero. You have my gratitude. Wait, the crystal's talking? Who is it? Skynathox. Skynathox? I am what remains of the great dragon Skynathox, who lived many millennia ago. Ancient civilizations used to worship me, and I would bestow upon them my magic. I've continued even in death to lend my magic to this world, but now the magic is running out. What happens? Everything that uses my magic in the Fungi Kingdom will either die or cease to function. What that means is your grand mushrooms will wither, and the Sky Islands will crash towards the Earth. I need your help to make sure that never happens. So thousands will die. Tell me what I need to do. My daughter, Halfd0rk, I have trouble pronouncing her name sometimes, lies dormant in my chambers below. Take her to the peak of the mushroom on the top of the forager house that was once my grand tree. When she is born, she will bring a new golden age to the Fungi Kingdom. So, in the chambers below, take her to the peak of the mushroom on top of the forager house. Now that you have awakened your magic, you should be able to use the mushroom portal rings all around my kingdom. Now go to any of these portal rings and concentrate, and that will take you there. Thank you, my hero.
Birth of a savior.
So find the dragon egg, which I believe is going to be down here. Yes!
Lumathox.
Equipment! Suit up. Oh, and I picked up the egg as well.
Nice.
Oh, I look so cool in this outfit.
It's like it was made for me.
The rest of the game is whatever. It says Wogs on me. I mean, what do you mean? Are you suggesting that you could add more? Or are you suggesting that, it's just free roam? I like how you designed it. It's very good level design. I like your style choices. So, like, there's good attention to detail. Like these walls, for example. How you have some are crumpling. And then you have the paths. So there's good use of vertical space. Overall, I love the presentation. It's very good. And yeah, mechanically speaking, you tried interesting things like the boss battles. It's kind of hard when, everyone has like 50 health. So you have to be, imagining new ways. So how do I get up there? You could have teleported at the cave. Yeah, rings, right? There's rings I should be looking for. But you can go to the starting area. I see. Oh, I bet, yeah, there probably was like a ring. Also, like this. That's a ring. Use portal ring. Fool. Bleh. Just dies. OG Shakespeare, what's up, dude? To beer, not to beer. I like it too, Shakespeare. I need to make a set. Tipsy! The cat's talking to me. Where's the wizard right now? He died, protecting the world. Now I have to save it. Oh, that's so sad. At least he was our hero to the end. Well, young wizard, maybe you can be our new hero. The only way to travel up here is for humans to take the hero trail. The floating platforms won't move. But to pass the hero trail, all you have to do is make it to the final island. Okay, if you fall all the way to the bottom, do you want me to bring you back up? You can change your mind at any time. Just make sure you tell me. Okay. Tipsy. So, I think we go this way. This way? Wait, why are you attacking me, fungi? You have so much health. So we're looking for more paths. We need to go to the highest peak. I'm looking to see what platforms are moving. It must have something to do with either killing this guy, or I have to take a particular path. I don't want to kill them. They have so much health. Can I open the chest? Nope. Tipper! Do you guys hear my cat? She's crying. She's like, yeah, they can hear me. There are several ways to get up where you need. Interesting. Okay, okay. Ooh, there's a gold mushroom over there. So the first thing I need to do is find out how the platforms move. Looks like that one's moving now. So I might actually have to kill these, huh? Yep, I was afraid of that woke zombie. Yep. Oh no! Wait, there we go. I was waiting for the death to kick in. Tipper, stop. Time to murder some zombie fun guys. No! So I think there's like no delay on these platforms, which I like. It adds to the challenge. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So go like this, go like that, go like this, go like that. Jump like this. Jump like that. I think I can just jump on that one. Then we kill more fun guys. Jump on platforms. This. So we're making our way all the way to the top. And murdering all the fun guys. They were so kind, so friendly. Were they, though? I guess they were descendants or creations of the wizard. Kill, kill, kill! Slay, slay, slay! I think this might be the last one. I like your presentation for the ritual site. Alright, we're going this way. Going this way. Going that way. Go west! What's up, dude? Oh wait, this guy's getting good hits on me. Almost dead. Stop! I can't, won't stop. Ooh, almost missed it. Wow, that's a lot of fun, guys. Oh wait, these ones are nice! These are nice guys. Hey, yo. Cool looking game. Yeah, this is a Woke Zombies game. I may have just fallen into a spot that I cannot get up from. Wait. Maybe not. Magic altar. Interact. Dragon egg. Victory? Do I sense victory? Handing quest and go to the victory screen. You can come back to the magic altar at any time. Yes. Yay! Yay! Claps the chat. Well, everyone, we're going to end on a high note. Woke Zombie, congratulations on such a great game. I love the story. You added such fun dialogue and everything read well. I enjoyed like the story behind it. And especially that boss battle. Like the multi waves. You know, it's hard to create interesting and creative solutions when, you know, the boss himself only has 50 health. But yeah, it worked well. And then of course, I liked your design choices. Even this altar, it came together really nicely. It's very appealing. So, everyone, we're going to see who's streaming in the Sandbox, and we're going to give them a raid. It looks very cool. I agree, Grayson. Let's go hang out with Rock. Give him another raid. So, copy some emotes. thank you everyone for joining us today. Today was more like solving bugs. We did publish version 1.2 of Fungus Among Us in the drafts gallery. Thank you everyone for hopping in, saying hi, poking around. And thanks again for competing for the Wizzy today in my game Fungus Among Us. Thank you for the new subscriptions. Grayson Slade, again, thank you for the sub and the gift. Callista, thank you for the follow. Game Dizzy, thank you for the resub. And Dankoy, thank you for the sub. Hope you all have a fantastic day. I want to thank my VIPs specifically. Thank you to VIPs in chat, Cold Cuts and Cheese, Nick Skull, Nervex74, and Vija Stream. Thank you so much. Fun times. Yes, Shakespeare. To beer or not to beer. Thanks, everyone. Bye, all. Much love.